Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I have a sheet and the cover that I have chosen for my my challenge journal. Perfect project for a snow day. Yes, we have a snow day. And so let's see. So I need to make a recycled cover. And I decided I wanted to do the binder setup this time. And this is what I want to use as my main part for covering. I mean, I could do this just straight on there. I could. I could use that, but I think I might go ahead and go with the adding. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to add a piece here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and I'll cut 3 that size, so 2 big ones, and then I'll cut one that's for this. And then yeah, that's me thinking. Okay, that's me thinking. I think I'm gonna go around this with fabric. I think that will be easier and more forgiving than going around it with the other. Okay, so this will be a real-time video of me making this cover, and I hope you'll hang in there, hang out. So today is Monday, the 27th of January. If you are a diamond, emerald, pearl, or topaz Dear Julie Patreon, today is the day that you will get your sneak peek at what we're doing in February for our challenge. So yeah, so watch for that to show up in the Patreon today. Sometime today, it'll be the sneak peek. And then, as you know, as the video gets made for the challenge, you'll get that, and you'll get early entry into the group. Okay, when the information is ready. But today, the 27th, they get the sneak peek, and they can go ahead and start with what they know so far. Of course, everybody, you all know that we are going to be making, it is a golden book junk journal challenge for February. So you are going to want a golden book. Okay, so we've got 3 pieces cut. And then we'll go ahead and just do a little measurement here on this edge. Lined up, go to there. Okay. So coming right along, over the weekend I did the 3 paper clips. So you might have seen that. We did 3 paper clips. Okay, so now these other ones, do they need to be cut at all on the side? Nope, just on the front. And that, now you could go ahead and cover this with a what would it be? Like a linen fabric, and that would work also. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and put this down. So it's a snow day. Tom is home. Tom is home today. The freeway was a mess. So, and really, we haven't had a measurable amount of rain in several months. And to get rain and then get snow on top of it, and then have the temperatures go down, it's just a recipe that, you know, we don't want to mess with. So he is able to do a little bit of work from home, so he'll do that. They're able to get in touch with them if they have questions or whatever. So he's home, and I'm going to cover this book. And then next I will be able to go through and put holes in the pages that I have so far to get an idea of how we are doing. How many pages do we need this time? 60 pages. So I need 30 double-sided pages. I'm sure no, I'm not sure. I'm not sure of nothing. Okay, and again, I'm just covering this so that this does the purple doesn't show through. Onto my journal. So we used to have a cactus. It used to be my favorite thing to take pictures of the cactus, since we do live in the desert, when it snowed. But we don't have the cactus anymore, so no cactus snow picture. So I did post another decluttering video. This time I was going through the paper to the right of me on my desk, okay? It's where I grab papers from to use in my journals. And so I did that. I organized it. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So it was part 2 of the messy desk. I have one more very important part coming. And so, yeah, so there we go. And, you know, this is an extra thing. You do not need to do this. But, again, I wanted to be able to, I don't want to see the purple. Okay, there we go. Now, I've got, so this was a sheet that was given to me, and I think it's going to be a great piece. I thought I already cut a piece, and I probably did, but I'm not seeing it, so it might have gotten put away, right? I don't know if that's going to be big enough. We'll see. It is. Okay. And, oh, I remember the other one didn't really give me enough. I couldn't pick where I wanted the decorations to sit. Okay, so how do I want this? And I want to make sure I have enough to go over the edge. Okay, and I still have to put a collage on top of it. Don't forget that. Okay, I like this. I like that we have some of the blue. The thing is I do want to add the peach to it. Oh, look at that. That's what the back will look like. And this is what we'll have from the side. I like that very much. So we are going to go ahead and we'll come in this side about here. Okay. Okay, so we did up there. Let's go ahead, come across down here. Okay, so up here, I think we can cut this right about here. Okay, we want to get all the fray off because I don't want it to end up back in the journal. Like that. Okay. So I've left about 1 inch on the top and the bottom. And then I still need to fray this side over here. Okay. It's hard to get a... Okay. Okay, whatever is to you the most important part, that is where, whatever is the most important part to me is where I start. Okay, remember this is going to get a collage on it. So, but I do want to, I am going to distress it with the worn lipstick. Okay, I have the big one. And the pink rubber. Okay. Because for me, the journal is very much peach, right? need to go over the sides because that is part of it. Okay. So, what'd y'all do this weekend? We went and saw a movie. We saw Flight Risk with Mark Wahlberg. Was interesting. He apparently plays a really good demented guy, like Jack Nicholson. Oh my gosh. Not our normal type of movie, but glad it was nice to get out. We took Jeff with us. It was nice to go to the movies. Okay, I'm gonna want to keep going. I want to do this whole thing. So you see the difference between the two? And remember, the inside of my journal has so much peach. I want to make sure that I'm peaching this. Okay. It's really soft. The sheet is really soft. So, sheet would be linen off the list of junk. The junk list. Okay. So I told you that it snowed. It's sticking too. I mean, it's a good amount. The dogs went out, looked both ways, and turned around and came back in. Wanted nothing to do with that until later when I said, "Okay, let's eat." And then they went outside. But they're all back in now. They're like, "Yeah, this is dumb." Now, Holly, Olive's sister, she lives in Missouri. And she, last year, did not like the snow. But this year, she likes the snow. Amber sent us pictures and video. Yeah, so changing. You can do the same thing with cardstock. If, your cardstock doesn't quite go with what you want, you can distress it. I distressed the paper pad that I used in the Under the Sea wedding album, and it totally changed everything about Okay, well, worn lipstick added. Okay, so now I need to add my fabric to the cover. And I'm going to do this like like we used to, like the old school when we used to cover the photo album, except I'm not going to put any fluff between the, I'm going to leave it hard, okay? I'm going to leave it as a hard cover. So what I like to do is I like to use the bottom of my Tombow Mono Liquid Glue. Okay. Okay, this one doesn't want to work from the bottom. That happens sometimes. It might be a hole or something. Gotta pull the... Yeah, this one's working. See? Okay. And then come back. Okay, and especially along the edge. And you see it's got the ridges. That helps to grab the fabric. It's awesome. It's kind of like sanding. Now this glue dries hard, so it gives you, like when you're using it on a cereal box or something, which a cereal box would be a great updated or upcycled or recycled cover. Okay, going around the edge, giving it a good piece, okay? We'll come over, lay it. Okay, and then before I put it down, I want to make sure I have enough to go all the way around. That is the most important part at this point. Now, my paper underneath is bubbling. So it'll be like having bubble wrap. I did not expect that. It's okay. It's actually kind of cool. Okay. Okay, so there's that one. Ooh, we're distressing our hands. Okay, now we're going to come to this middle part. Go around the edges and in the gutter. Glue in the gutter. Okay. And back up. Let's see if I can see the... Okay. Go ahead, lay this down, straight, straight. Okay, and then I'm going to grab my pin top and go down in that gutter, down in that gutter. Okay, so far so good. Our last. Okay, all the way around. Okay, and then so right now I'm pressing on the glue and the glue is coming out and then I'll it up and just move the glue around. Okay. So this is recycling or upcycling a cover. You could just go ahead and add your collage straight on top of that cover, but because I have, see what it's doing? It's kind of cool. It's like, okay, now we need to come back and give this okay, there we go. Look at there. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry like this, I think. So we'll go ahead and turn it over like this. Okay, now we're gonna come up. This is the part that I wanna, I'm gonna go ahead and cut, okay? And we'll come over to the edges. If I grab my fabric scissors, it'd probably be easier. Go all the way around. All the way around. And I left a little because I want to make sure I come up. I can always cut more off. Okay, come over here and cut this. This one did cut all the way in. We'll go ahead. Okay, so I'm going to start with the edges. I think that's going to be an easy place to start. We'll put glue down. Okay. Pull it in. Okay. Come over. Whoa. Come over to this side. Looking forward to my new desk configuration. I'll have more space. Okay, pull this one in from the side. Okay, now, okay, I think, okay, so on this corner, I'm going to pull this in and pull this up, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put glue to here. And I put a little extra glue on that. Okay, so I'm going to pull this in and then pull that up and finish that corner. Give it a nice finish. Okay. Okay, now I want this to go all the way to be finished. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is nice and finished here. Got a nice finished corner. I'm going to come up and do the same thing on this one. It's shorter down there, a little longer up here. Okay, a little extra on this so that it holds it. Push it in a little. Okay, pushing it in just like when you're wrapping a present. And that gives you that nice finished corner. So again, like if you made those photo albums where we covered the photo album with fluff and then other back in the day, then that's what we're doing. Okay, now we're going to come over and do the same thing on this side. Come in. Okay, this one is pretty good. So I need pockets on the insides. Okay, so we're going to go ahead again, push this in. Okay, so when it pulls up, you've got a nice corner. Nice corner. Okay. Okay, and we're going to come and do the same thing down here. Put a little extra glue on that corner so that it stays when I put it there. Okay, put it in like that and wrap it up. Put it in and wrap it up. Okay, now this is where it's going to get a little interesting. I might want my little scissors. I'm going to go ahead and cut around this. Okay. Cutting around it. Okay, just like that. I'm pulling it in closer to me so I can. So again, I'm cutting around it. Cutting around it. Now I'm going to keep those two little tiny pieces because if I need that down here to, okay, I'm going to go ahead and go around this. Adding glue. Okay. Okay. You might have another way that you would do this, and that's fine. Or even leaving it, but not for the challenge because we have to cover the inside. Okay, I'm going to pull this out because I did not get any glue under here. Okay, right up to the edge. Go ahead and put that in. Come over and go up against that. That looks really good, actually. Okay, now, this is what we've got. I think we're looking really good. Okay, so the next thing I need oh my gosh, I need a piece. I want it to go from here to somewhere over in here. Okay, this side has been, again, get all the frayed pieces off. Okay, so if we go from there to there. It doesn't want to cut that small or rip that small. So we'll just go with that. But it'll do this. It'll pull it out and fray it. Wow. Okay, so we're going to go from this. We're going to cover this whole piece and come over here is what I want to do. And I'm wondering, do I want to do that because this is fine. I think this looks fine. So what if we go from here to here? Okay. That should give us enough to be able to cut, right? Okay. Okay, go along, pull any off. Okay, so we can go from here. So right up against the binder. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add the glue for this part. It's going to go right up against the binder ring. Okay. And I want this. So this is a silicone goodie, and that's going to help me make sure that there's glue all the way across, hopefully. Okay, then we'll go. Gotta wait for the glue to get down in it. Okay, we'll go across. Let's get this goodie wet, and then we're going to come over here. We're going to come over here. So I'm going to do fabric on this inside piece, and then I'm going to do other paper on here on the panels, okay? But we'll have the fabric part all taken care of with today's video. Okay. Let's see. Whichever side seems best for going up against here, that's what I'm going to use. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, now okay, it's staying nice and flat in here. It's not doing the bubble thing like it did. Okay, go ahead. Make sure we have enough glue. How are we down here? Okay, then our pin. Okay, that looks really good. Now this side could go, paper could go right up to the edge, right? I'm not using this paper because we saw what it did, but paper could go right up to the edge. But I think we'll go ahead and give it a piece also, okay? We'll give it a piece on this side also. Okay, here we go. So we'll go up against it and then out. What do you think? Okay. put it right up against. I think we went pretty much all the way to the edge. We'll give it a once over here. Okay. Very, very happy. Okay, let's go ahead, clean off this and put it back where it goes, right? And we'll take it there right now, putting all the things back where they go because, you know, it makes it so much easier to find them. And so the fabric part is finished. Now I do want to go around this, okay? Remember, I was a little concerned, and so we'll go ahead and let's see, take these little scissors. Make it look as cleaned up as you can. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can put that under. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is the one that only comes out the front or the top. Okay, and this one, how did that one turn out? I'm really happy with the way this turned out. It does move a little, so you can get under that. But I really like it. So next I'm going to see about finding this is what we've got, okay? This is what we've got. And then I have wonderful things to add to the cover to make a collage, because we need a collage. See, it says, must have a recycled cover, book or box, outside with collage. It needs a Dear Julie Julie digital and 3 items. Inside, different paper from list with pockets, Dear Julie Julie digital and 3 items. Okay, so I am going to need paper from my list, for the inside. Okay, so I'm going to add some type of paper from my list to the inside of both. And then I need pockets. So, you know what? I have an old file card. That might be a cool pocket over here. What do you think? That might be cool. Okay. So, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do next. And I'm excited. I'm excited to have this covered. And then remember, all of these pieces are going to go inside. And I just think this is going to be wonderful. Okay. So, yeah, so here's the color that we were trying to match. I think we did a great job of matching. And so now we get to move on. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Don't forget, if you are a Patreon, Diamond, Emerald, Pearl, or Topaz, your sneak peek is today. And also, your sale continues through the end of the month. Okay, so you're 60% off those specific digitals will be through the end of the month. If you are a November VIP, the VIP is Wednesday at 1 o'clock. Always 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And so, yeah, so the 29th, 1 o'clock. And that is Sandra, Heather, Crystal, Davina, Big Mama, Karen, Katie, Savannah, Dorothy, Kat, Mary, Lolly, Sherry, and Sharna. You are all invited. If your name was not on the list, and it should be, please tag me in the November special group where you finished. Okay? We want to make sure that you get invited. It is a Zoom. We will be 2 hours or more, but 2 hours on Wednesday. Looking forward to it. You guys, thank you so much for being here. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. Do you have your golden book for February? I've got mine. Hopefully I'll show it to you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye. Bye-bye.